Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't had any videos out lately. I have a whole bunch of content on the Bronco. I actually bought a new car, new to me car, to an Audi, but I want to get some walk around videos of that done, as well as some driving videos and hopefully some upgrade videos soon. So there's more content coming. It's either on my hard drive or on the phone, and I just haven't had a chance to edit it. So more content is coming. Usually most of my posts are car related. Today's a little bit different. I recently went out and purchased a Rave 140 drop-in trigger from Rise Armament. So we're going to go ahead and take this trigger and drop it into the AR today. And the cool thing about this trigger is, new for this year, is they've modified it so that it's easier for installation. So you have your pins and your walkout anti-walkout screws, and here's the trigger itself. And so I'll get a little closer. So this is the Rave 140. I opted to get the flat trigger. There is one that has a slight bow to it. And the reason I finally decided to pull the trigger, so to speak, is I was watching some videos on SHOT 2020 and saw that Rise recently put these springs in the bottom to make installation even easier. So most drop-in triggers, you drop them in, you have to put the pins in, and then you have some set screws that you have to tighten and make sure that it doesn't move around and all such stuff. With this trigger, this version 2.0 or update to their 140 line, all you have to do is drop it in. So we're gonna go ahead and get that into the AR today, and then once it's in, I'll put the rifle back together and let you know how I kind of think about it, why I bought it, and the overall look and feel and how I like it. Hey, well, so installation of this trigger was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm actually kind of surprised at how easy this was to install, given, well, actually I shouldn't be, right? The Rise Armament did a really great job. They said they were going to revamp, what I understand to be one of their best-selling products, to make it easier to install. And I can say without a doubt, I mean, they hit the nail on the head. This thing was super simple to pull out. The most difficult part I had was removing the old trigger. As far as putting this in, drop the new trigger in, put the safety back in, and then insert the 2 pins and 4 screws. And there you have it. That thing is in there. Trigger pull wise, I mean, it is, I don't know if you can see that, but it is super light. And that's pretty much all the play you have in it. And that's the same for the reset. So, it is a smooth trigger. The 3.5 pounds is going to be an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure to shoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I have just have to tighten the grip down, and then basically put the upper back on, and I'm done. So I would say the whole thing, including me fumbling around with the camera, not even 15 minutes. Not even 15 minutes. It was absolutely super simple to do. Hopefully I can wrap this up and just put the entire firearm back together with you guys here. All right, so that's good. Put the bottom in here. Grab the upper. Pin 1 in, and two in. Oh, and for those that haven't seen it, so this is my AR 300 Blackout. It's an absolute joy to shoot. We'll go ahead and weapon is clear and safe. But that trigger is I can't wait to shoot this thing. Overall, just general impressions of installation. We're going to set this down. General thoughts about installation. So, good job, Rise. You guys, like I said, you wanted to innovate a product without having to do the set screws. It was literally as simple as just dropping this thing in. And I had to buy this. No one sent me any of this stuff, so I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just wanted to say that really exceptional job with the Rave140 and making it easy to install. It's not something that I would have done in the past. I'm really happy that I did it. So that's that as far as installation goes. I think the next video will probably be a follow-on video of us taking this thing out to the range or out to the desert and cycling some rounds through and seeing how that 3.5 pound trigger feels. But I can tell you right now, I mean, just generally, the flat flat trigger face, that is something I think I like more than I thought I was going to, just initially. I had never shot anything with a flat face before, so I kind of took a gamble on should I or shouldn't I buy this instead of the bowed one. And I was just like, I like the way it looks. 90% of the time you buy stuff, right? I like the way it looks, and so I was like, fuck it. Let's give it a go. So definitely, like the look of the trigger is very cool. Again, function wise, I don't have one of those trigger pull tester things. I mean, it's a lot better than before. And so, yeah, more to follow. Just stay tuned, and we'll get this thing out into the range or out into the wilderness and cycle some rounds through it and let you know how I feel kind of long term and in the heat of the moment shooting, kind of how I feel about it. But I mean, I love the fact there's absolutely no take back in that. You set this thing up, there's zero, I mean, it doesn't move at all. And then it's just a slight, I'm stoked about it. I'm really happy. Other things that I think I'm going to do to this, kind of exit comments. I'm not sure. I think for the most part, that was kind of it. Trigger, I'm thinking about swapping optics. Right now I've got a Vortex Strike Eagle. It's a 1-6 Strike Eagle, again from Vortex, and this is really nice. It is illuminated, and for the price, I couldn't find anything else on the market at this price point, which it is cool out at the range. I mean, the illumination and then also being able to adjust it. It is a little bit more bulky and big, like just in general, on the platform than I kind of wanted, and that's why I'm looking at like red dots or possibly hollows. But that's not necessarily a need. We'll see if I actually do it. The big thing was just the trigger. I was really going crazy switching between my Steyr Scout and this rifle. So anyway, I'm starting to ramble, which is never good for the channel. Or is it? Anyway, so thank you for tuning in. More to follow, and like, subscribe, something, I don't know, like, share, subscribe, some shit like that. Let me know if, how I did in the video, and if you have any questions about the Rise Armament Rave140 and installation, drop them in the comments. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done a video like this, so drop them in the comments, let me know how I did, and yeah, peace till next time.